good day. This is Teacher Maria. So, welcome back to our class. Last week, Teacher Yuri introduced you the lesson about sound, okay? So, today I'm going to continue our lesson about sound. So, if we're going to look at this picture, the children, the kids, they are saying, why are the adults not reacting to the sound? It's as if that the kids are hearing sounds that the adults are not hearing. Okay, so today we're going to find out why. Okay. um Last week, teacher Yuri discussed about how the sound travel. Okay, so let us review. First, we have to understand what is sound. Okay, sound is a form of energy. Okay, produced by the vibrations of object. Okay, so sound is a form of energy. We cannot see sound, but we can hear sound. Okay, it's produced by the vibrations of objects. So when objects vibrate, we can hear sound, we can produce sound. Okay, teacher Yuri discussed you how the sound travel. Okay, so vibrations travel through a medium. Okay, through a medium, making the surrounding particles move back and forth, creating waves. Okay, I hope you understood this already. So we have three kinds of medium. We have solids, liquids, and gases. Okay, so these are the mediums of sound. Okay, and if there is no medium, sound cannot travel. Okay, last week teacher Yuri discussed this already to you, and this one we said that sound travels fastest through solids and then followed by liquid and then into gases. Okay, and then sound can bounce off surfaces. We call this echo. Okay, so when the sound travels back or is reflected back, then we call it echo. Okay, so for today, we are going to study about the properties of sound. So what are the properties of sound? Okay, first we're going to study about pitch. Okay, pitch. If I'm not mistaken, in Thai it's radapsiang. It's the level of how high or how low sound is. Okay, pitch. So some sounds are high pitch. Okay, so a cat produces a high pitch sound. Birds and an alarm clock produces high pitch sound. And then some sounds are low pitch. When you say low pitch, like the sound of the lion, okay, and the thunder, they are low pitch. I hope you understand what is a high pitch sound and a low pitch sound. Okay, so what is sound? How do we define pitch of a sound? Okay, the pitch of a sound depends on how many vibrations there are in a second. Okay, the more vibrations there are in 1 second, the higher the pitch of the sound. Okay, so if in 1 second there's more vibration, it means it will produce a high pitch sound. And if there's less vibration in 1 second, it will produce a low pitch sound. So this one is an example of a low pitch, the drum. So when you beat the drum, you hit the drum, it produces a low pitch sound. Okay, so in here we should do an experiment. Okay, so you need an empty tissue box, rubber band, a thick and a thin rubber band. So I don't have a tissue box, but I have face mask box. Okay, and I put this one is a thicker rubber band and this one is a thinner rubber band. So we are going to compare. If we pluck this rubber bands, what's the difference of the sound? Okay, so you listen. I will pluck the thicker one first. Okay, okay, and this one is the thinner one. Okay, So can you recognize a difference? Can you hear the difference between the thick one and the thin one? So the thick one produces, what do you think? It produces a low pitch sound, and the thin one produces higher pitch sound. Okay, understood? Did you understand the experiment? You can try it at home. If you have a thin rubber band and a thick rubber band, you can compare. Okay, you can also do this experiment with a ruler. Okay, I don't have a ruler here, but you can try. If you're going to pluck the ruler at the end with the longer one, the longer free end, and the shorter free end, you can compare the sounds. Okay, you can hear there's a difference in the sound. Okay, and if you have a guitar, or maybe you have seen a guitar, the strings of a guitar, the thickness from the top, it's thicker up to down, right? It becomes thinner, and they produce different sounds. Okay, different pitch of sounds. Okay, I hope you understood this one. So the thicker one produces a low pitch. Okay, low pitch, and the thinner one produces a high pitch. Okay, so let's continue. It says here that the number of vibrations per second is known as frequency. Okay, what do you mean by frequency? Inside, you look for it in the dictionary. Okay, the number of vibrations per second is known as frequency, and the unit for measuring frequency is hertz. Okay, I hope you have heard about hertz, and it's written as H, capital H, and smaller z. Okay, for example, a sound with a frequency of 100 hertz has 100 vibrations in 1 second. In 1 second, it vibrates 100 times. Okay, so it has a frequency of 100 hertz. And for us humans, we can hear sounds with frequencies that are between 20 to 20,000 hertz. Human can hear 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Okay, and it says here, as we grow older, the highest frequency that we can hear decreases. So that's why if we go back to the picture at the start, the kids can hear sounds that adults cannot hear, because as you grow older and older, the highest frequency you cannot hear anymore. Okay, but if you're still younger, you can still hear the high frequency. Okay, and then in here you can see that some animals, different animals, have different range of hearing. Okay, so in here the elephant, it shows that the elephant can hear from 5 hertz to 12,000 hertz. Okay, so elephants can hear lower pitch compared to humans. Okay, but it can only hear up to 12,000 hertz, and humans can hear 20,000 hertz, up to 20,000 hertz. Okay, and then if we continue, cats can hear 45 to 65,000 hertz. Mouse can hear 1,000 to 100,000 hertz. Bats can hear from 2,000 to 120,000 hertz. And dolphin, look at the dolphin, it can hear from 75 up to 150,000 hertz. Very high frequency. We cannot hear them anymore, but these animals can still hear them. Okay, I hope you understand our lesson about pitch. Okay, pitch is how high or how low a sound is. Okay, we measure the highness or lowness of a sound with frequency. Okay, so its unit is in hertz. Okay, and different animals, including us, have different range of hearing. Okay, so I'll give you a homework. Answer your workbook, page 92. Okay, hope you understood our lesson. See you again next time. Bye.